Hey, it's Pika calling in from Singapore. It is Friday night. Man, I think I'm glad to say that I'm done with Friday the 13th. Seriously. It wasn't a bad day, I'm just saying. The connotations, the opportunity for stupid shit to happen just because it's Friday the 13th. Um, yeah. So, fairly simple day. Excuse me. You know, the usual. Went to work, came back. Nah, it wasn't like that. It was a little more complicated than that. Last time I talked to you, I told you I had work to do and I was starting a new course and everything. What y'all don't know is this morning at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I had a conference call. And the conference call was meant to last for 2.5 hours. And I think I'm lying because I was in and out of sleep at this point. I was listening into the conference. I made it till about 5:30 and then I couldn't do it anymore. And then I vaguely remember something about it was breaking up into groups, so we had to do coaching. Excuse me. And the last thing I remember was someone saying hello, 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 and I tried to say hello back, and I couldn't get at him either, and I just kind of hung up and went back to bed. Um, yeah, we need to find a way around that because every Friday at 4 o'clock in the morning, I have this freaking conference call for as long as this class goes on. Anyway, so slept for a little bit. You know how normally when you go back to sleep and it's like you have a half an hour to sleep, and usually the half an hour goes by in like 5 minutes, and you wake up like, damn it, what the fuck? How come I didn't get any more sleep? Well, today it kind of dragged on and dragged on and dragged on. I'm really grateful for it. I'm not complaining at all. I'm very, very grateful. Kind of wish it would be like that every day, but never mind. It's okay. I can deal with it. So woke up, got baby girl to school on time because today she had her graduation performance rehearsals, so she had to be there before 9, which we usually like just whenever, wherever, whatever, kind of just like mosey on down the road whenever we feel like it. So today I got there on time, which meant that I got to work super early. Well, I would have if the train hadn't been like delayed. So the train was super delayed. I think I got there 20 minutes later than I should have because it just like stopped and stagnated in between stations. It's just really irritating. Anyway, got to work early, went down and got my breakfast and my lunch sorted out because once I get in the office, y'all know, right? I'm not going to get up again if I can help it. So, did all of that. What else? Finished up the day. I mean, I went through a lot of stuff. I redid the testimonials form so that we can get our kids, once they're done with their PSLE and SA2 and O-level stuff sorted, they can actually help us by filling out some testimonials so we can, have stuff for the next generation of students that come through. I was supposed to have an interview today, but it got rescheduled to tomorrow, and I'm lucky I'm off tomorrow. So, let's see. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about hope. Mostly because sometimes it is just pure hope that gets me through the day. Seriously. Hope and faith. I guess it's the same thing, right? Hope and faith. Either way, you can't have fear exist in the same arena as hope or faith. You can only feed one. You cannot feed both. And that's what I've learned. So, in the midst of all of this mindset, motivation, learning how to be a strategic interventionist, if that's a word, intervention specialist, and I don't know what to call it. Anyway, but in the midst of all this training and all of these things that I am doing at the moment, I find that I am also prone to fear, just like everybody else. And perhaps the most difficult part of that is to acknowledge the fact that I'm afraid and try really hard not to indulge myself. My favorite thing to do, yes, I'm going to admit this right now, my favorite thing to do is to call the people that I know will side me on what I'm feeling. Which is wrong because it's going to keep me in that feeling for longer than I need to be. And as you all know with the law of attraction, that is not helpful at all for anyone. You tend to manifest the things you don't want by doing stupid shit like that. So, I had another such situation today. And I got a little upset. And I started thinking about how upset I was, and I was thinking, you know what, who can I call? And I baited some people. I did. I really baited some people to see who would like answer the call, who would call me and find out, am I okay, what's going on, whatever. But no one did. And actually, I'm grateful for that because sometimes you need to work it out for yourself. sometimes having someone available all the time to talk to indulge whatever craziness you're feeling, is not the best way to get over it. I've told you many, many times, things happen. That's a given. Change is constant. It is the only thing we can depend on besides maybe death and taxes. But change will always happen. Just when you get comfortable, it will change again. That's just the way it is. This is the nature of the beast. But as things change, there is an opportunity to feel something about that change. And most times, because it is change, we normally get upset, we get scared, we get confused, we get worried, a thousand other emotions. And suddenly the change becomes a bad thing because you weren't ready for it, because you weren't predicting it, because you didn't expect it to change the way that it did. I mean, it could be a million other things. But the point being that change is going to happen. Things change. That is the nature of the beast. And there is no good or bad about it. It just changes. The good or bad comes from how we feel about those changes. Yeah? So, something changed today. Something that I was slowly getting used to, and then it changed. And it reverted back to what it was a couple weeks ago. And as upsetting and annoying as it is, I found that even though I baited some people to come and help me out, come and call me, figure out if I'm okay, ask those pity questions, they did not indulge, and I'm very, very grateful. So, I had to put it into perspective for myself. I had to decide that this was a wound I was no longer going to touch because it was not doing me any good to touch it. You can't help it heal if you keep touching it. It's like a scab that I like to pick. So I had to learn to leave it alone. I tried to heal a little bit through music, and thank God Baby Girl was with me because whenever I'm on the bus, because it's a commute, we try and share music, and we tend to drum on my laptop bag, and we sing to each other, and it's actually quite fun as long as no one's like too close and listening to us. But like I said, when she's on the bus with me, or if I'm traveling together with her, what will happen is I have headphones, and usually I'll take out one bud and put it in her ear, and then we'll share the music. And it's actually quite exquisite an experience to sit there and listen to her sing the words or tap her foot or pretend to be a drummer and drum the beat on my laptop bag. It's actually very, very cute and very endearing. So that helped me. Through her and music, I found a way to ground myself and to kind of get away from those, oh my God, I can't believe this happened again kind of feeling. Now, I have decided on hope. I have decided that love will conquer all, so I'm pushing for hope at the moment. Hope that it will sort itself out. Hope that whatever it is that I want to manifest will manifest. Like we're talking about end result. I know that the path there will not be anything that I could possibly dream up. I just know that the end result will be as I manifest it. So I hope very, very hard that I can overcome whatever fears are creeping up into my mind. I can overcome whatever criticisms come up from other people. I can overcome this particular change or adapt so that it is no longer painful. Yeah? So, hope. It's basically what keeps me going. I mean, if you were to look around and see what I've been through in the last 4 months, okay? Or maybe we'll take it back further. Since April of this year, the things that I've endured, the things that I've gone through, the things that have happened to me, I don't have time for the mental breakdown that I know I deserve from all of this anguish. But the good news is, hope keeps me going. The hope that if I just stay the course, if I just keep putting one more foot in front of the other, one more foot in front of the other, that I will get to the destination that I desire. I will get to that place where I have the option of firing my boss. I have the option of taking a vacation for 3 weeks and still have money rolling in. This is the thing that I'm trying to strive for at the moment. And it really is just hope. Hope and faith that get me through the day. Hope that it won't be the last time that I see you. Hope that, that I have energy enough to do the things I need to do tomorrow. Hope that, I gain a lot of insight from the lessons that I'm taking currently with this course that I'm taking. Hope that somebody somewhere will give me a chance to prove myself, or they will inspire the next Instagram quote or the next great blog post. Like, those are the things I hope for. I hope every day. It's something that I use. It's like a muscle I exercise every day. Honestly, if it was a muscle, it would be so, so built at the moment. I hope that the world understands what it's going through. I hope that the majority of us can like really sit and manifest something better and brighter for us. I really hope that my daughter will be proud. I really hope that my future husband, whoever that may be, I hope he will be proud. And he'd be proud to claim me in front of everyone and proud to say that, you know what, I've been there through the struggle. I tried. I helped wherever I could. That's the kind of person I want. You know what I mean? That's the kind of love I want. I want to manifest that kind of love. That 65-year, can't keep my hands off of you, so excited to be around you. We're going to build together our own separate dreams and we will have our own space, but this is what I need. That's the kind of thing I hope for. Those are the kinds of things I'm trying to manifest because that's important to me. I've learned over the span of time that men, when they are unhappy with their jobs, will not take care of their relationship. Because that's first and foremost in their mind. That's how they define themselves as men. They have to be able to provide for the family. And if the work isn't going good, if they don't feel fulfilled, guess what? It hits us. We take a back seat. But as long as you understand this is what's going on, then you know how to take care of him, right? Because women, ladies, you know for a fact that if your relationship isn't going right, your work is going to suffer. You won't be able to concentrate for shit. So if we are ironically the opposite of each other, shouldn't we already know how to help each other? I hope that all of you get value from my podcasts. I hope that all of you get value from my periscopes. I hope you will all still be fans when I start to level up, because I can feel it. That's coming too. I keep putting in work. I keep hoping that, if I keep doing it, if I keep loving the whole world, if I keep sending out love, if I keep hoping that people will wake up and understand what it is that we want to accomplish with our lives, we want to help you accomplish with your life. I hope. They say faith the size of a mustard seed is all it takes to move a mountain. A mustard seed. Now I feel like sometimes when I'm running on fumes, I don't really have energy. I'm just running on just like pure adrenaline and faith and hope. And you know what? Sometimes that's enough. Sometimes that's enough to just open your heart and be ready to receive help from the universe, receive inspiration from the universe, receive whatever it is you need next so you can just get to that next place, and then the next place, and then the next place. Hope, you guys. Don't ever give up on hope. Hope is what gets me to try again. Try over and over again. A little bit more, a little bit more. Anyway, today's a short one because I am exhausted, you guys. I really am having trouble keeping my eyes open. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and hit the sack. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm off, like I said, so I'm hoping to cram as much work as I can in tomorrow and maybe take a nap, because that would be really good. I hope I take a nap. And we'll see how this goes, because obviously, usually, when someone has a day off, you try and cram in all your housework. But for me, I've got housework on the regular, and I have some coursework I need to get started on as well. So, yeah, I have some things I really need to get done. And I'm excited about that, though. I'm excited. This is the kind of stuff that, they say, oh my God, be the kind of woman that when you jump out of bed and your feet hit that floor, the devil goes, shit, she's awake. That's what I want. I'm excited, you guys. I found my why. I found what it is that I want to live for, that I want to keep doing. I have a lot of stupid questions that come at me sometimes, but that's okay too. But I am excited. I am on fire about this dream of mine. I'm ready to go get it. Hope is what gets me through the day, especially the nights. Hope. All right, y'all. I'm going to call it a night. I will catch you tomorrow, right? All right. Talk to you later. Bye.